Okay, welcome to the first of a couple of tutorials designed for those that have never seen Wireshark before. So a completely beginner's guide to Wireshark and diagnosing and tracing network problems with Swyx. First thing we need to do is get hold of a copy, and you will find it at www.wireshark.org. And if you just download it from this website, install it up, and we're ready to go. Okay, let's jump straight in and do our first Wireshark trace. So the first thing I need to do is run Wireshark. Here's our start screen, and you'll find out more about this as you play around with the product. But to do our first Wireshark capture, we look at our Ethernet port, our network port that we're connected to, and we press start. You'll now see lots of information flying across the screen, and I'm going to bring Swyx It in and make a call to our conference bridge. Now, we're going to actually listen to the call within Wireshark as well, but Wireshark will only deal with G711 calls, so I need to ensure that my local settings, my quality is set 1 down. Otherwise, the call will go through as G722, and Wireshark, although it can capture it, can't decode G722 packets, and of course it can't decode encrypted packets. That's the whole idea of encryption. So I've got network encryption switched off, and I'm using 1 down on the quality. So if I now make a call to our conference bridge, and type in the conference room number, and then hang up. I'm just going to move this out of the way, and I'm actually going to stop recording the packets so we can go back and look at it. As can be seen, we've got an awful lot of information here that's passed through the system, and far too much for us to see. So if I just want to look at the SIP traffic, if I went to the filter and typed in SIP and then enter, the only traffic you can see on the screen now are SIP messages. And you can see the invite going out, an OK, and eventually a goodbye as the call was hung up. So we've got the 1 call listed there. It gets a bit easier actually with voice calls, because if we go to telephony and select VoIP calls, here are all the calls that are on the system that's been recorded by this capture. And if I go to the conference call and go to flow, now you can see the invite going to the conference room and the complete call flow, and the SIP messages 100, 200. The RDP stream is G711 codec, and then a goodbye at the end. And one of the tricks that Wireshark has up its sleeve, if we go to player and then view time of day, here is the audio, and if I play back both streams, play.
At the moment, you're the only user in this conference. Please wait for other users to join in.
And there's the conference call. So that was the call to the conference room. This is actually the call into the script. So if I go to the flow for the first one, you can see the call came in. We had a bit of audio and some SIP messages going on there. And if I go to decode, I'm just going to decode this one now. Go to player and decode, and then play. What you'll actually hear now is, or see now, please enter your conference room PIN number now. That was the request for the conference room. And type in the conference room number. Transfer to this one here. Very simple. And that's how you can trace telephone calls